Good afternoon, everybody. Before I get started, I'll just show you last week's cards. I felt were not quite finished, so I've added some the little floral accents to just finish them off. I haven't done my blog post yet, but I will do that. So that's that one. I'm Cheryl Elgie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. So, and just the little flowers to that, just put them, it just lifts it. I'll put both photos of both on my blog so you can see what they were like when I'd finished the other day and what they're like now. So just, even the one with the flower, even though it was busy, I felt that it still just brings it to another level once you've added those little extra pieces. Okay, so today, as advertised, hi Susan, how are you going? From Yannar. I've never heard of that. Whereabouts is that? I think you've told me before, but you'll have to forgive my memory. Did you say New South Wales or Queensland? So I have used the swirly folder. It's one of those big ones. I've used that for one of my layers. And I'm using the happy birthday is out of that for this card. This is how this, just trying to think what I'll do. Maybe I'll show you the cards I've half finished first and then we'll get on to the main card, because I just wanted to explain. It's a bit hard to explain if you haven't done it. I just thought we probably don't have time to do the 3 cards today, but I'll just show you. I've just been playing while I waited till it was time to go live. There's just all my bits that I've cut. So it's got a large sailing ship that you've got the stamps for. Stamps match that. And it's got some clouds and some birds in the dies, and it's got one bird in the stamp, and it's got some little, I'm trying to look for the other sailing thing, some little sailing boats as well. So, and also it's got these pieces that you can die cut to make your water. So it's rather cute. I just haven't, I think my trouble is I buy too much and then I don't know what to use next. So I think I've done all my prep. I don't think we'll need to use those. So the embossing folder, supply to Susan, I've got to rub my eye. Gippsland. Oh, that's, well, it is far away, but it's not terribly far away, I guess. So this is the embossing folder, and I'll show you what that does. Maybe I'll get all of these out of the way so you can see. And I thought I'd put this together with you. Just grab my mat and show you as we go just what it does. So I've got my layer on. I'm using Night of Navy and Real Red. So what I've done is as you can see there, I mean, you could just put a sentiment on that and that could be your card. I've just ran that through just normal weight white cardstock. You can see it is cracked a little bit, but I'm not bothered with that. You could put perhaps a piece of copy paper, or you could probably wet your cardstock if you wanted it not to crack. So then I didn't want it that plain. I've stamped with this stamp, and then I've added the stripes with this stamp here. Okay, and you can also add some elements with this little stamp as well. So we're going to pop that on here. Pop our embossed layer on first. So you can see this is quite a quick, cards like this are rather quick for a male card. I mean, if you like, ladies like sailing, it'd be a nice card for them too. For anyone really. My main card is going to be a lot brighter than this. And then you decide whether you want to, I don't think I even want to put dimensionals on that. I think I just want to put some glue on there. Because it's already puffed out with the embossing, I really don't think it needs any further dimension. Drop down glue then and go right away. And I think I had a sentiment, did I? For this one, for this is the sentiment is out of there as well, out of the same set. Yeah, so then you've got a sweet little card like this. Just in, like it didn't take long when I had all that done, obviously, but it wouldn't take that long. It didn't take me very long before either. So there's that. I'll put some embellishments on that later. I just want to make this a fairly quick little. So then I was thinking maybe I could use some of our papers. This one is, I think it's still in. It's a bit hard to keep track of it did carry over, but then they say they're carried over and then they put them on last chance. It's just ridiculous. It's called Full of Life. But I did buy a full packet of it because I love it. I was trying to use it up. Then bought a new packet because, oh, okay, it's carried over. And then, well, I don't know. I haven't looked to see. So same thing. I've just embossed and see with this paper, I've already got my sky and my sea. I probably would have preferred to have it up the other way, but then I would have had yellow for the sky and green, and I didn't want that. But I just thought that's a rather quick way of doing a card too. So let's layer this together as well. Probably don't need to do that. You can probably see well enough. Oh, I did need to explain how I did the sailing boat. Our layer on, making sure it's straight, and we'll get this layer on. Got lots of great sentiments on this in this set too. It's got happy retirement, congratulations. So, and you've got your best wishes, so go for a happy birthday or any happy occasion, or just wishing someone all the best, I guess. So then same thing, you don't know how a card's going to look until it all comes together. So for the sailing boat, I stamped again on the DSP. I stamped it and die cut it, that's cardstock. And then I stamped again on the DSP, and then I've fussy cut off. I actually die cut it first, and then I fussy cut around it because I wanted the dark blue lines. That's blueberry bushel. I wanted the dark lines around, so I just cut just inside the lines. So I quite like that effect as well. And again, I'm not going to use dimensionals. Just going to quickly do this, pop it over the image that's already on there, and just pop our sentiment on. No dimensionals either, because of the embossing, the card is quite bulky anyway, so we're always trying to avoid postage. So, and then some gems on that, and you're done again. So then we'll get to today's card. I'll just put this out the road because I'm not sure. Oh, and this is bit more show and tell. This is another one I did a while ago using the framed scenes and the little boats. These were cut out of cardstock and assembled and popped on there to go with the pretty little lighthouse. And this one is on Last Chance, I believe. So that's Cloud Cover and Secret Sea on that card. It's quite a favourite of mine too. So now let's see if she can remember what she did here. I decided I was doing a class on Saturday, and not one of my classes, somebody else's class, and I thought, that's something I don't do often. I don't often do a slimline card, so that's what we're doing today. Firstly, I'm going to not use that. I'm going to just use my mat, and I'm going to do the sky a little bit lighter than I did on my other one. Use Azure for my sky. I felt like there wasn't much differentiation between the Azure and the blueberry. Now I'm just going to get in the right spot so you can see properly. Where are we? Got that probably too far down, haven't I? Let's put that out the road. Put those out the road, but not in my wet thing. Okay, that's probably in a good spot. I just want this fairly light. Good thing about the glass mat is you can do your sponging straight off it. You can get the excess ink off and then keep going. It's great. If you haven't got one, they're available on the Stampin' Up website in, well, I don't remember where, because I haven't bought one for a while. I do have a couple extra ones for, sometimes I use them for classes, and sometimes when demonstrator friends come to stamp, I've got one each for them too. So just want a fairly light sky for this card today, and we'll see which one we like best. But I do want a bit of definition around the edges. Not going to do the bottom because that's our water. So I think we're done with that anyway. We'll put it away so we know where it is. I keep losing things everywhere on my desk. So that's our water. Then we're going to do that's our sky, not our water. Where's my other piece of that? Oh, here it is. So then I've die cut these. I've got two the same and one different, I think. Yeah, these two are the same. And this one's different. So I figured I'd put the different one in the middle. I'm not going to clean my desk because they're both blues, so it's not going to matter. I'm predicting I'm going to have blue fingers by the time I'm finished here. And I'm guessing you would have seen my post about the changes to the packaging, which what do you think, Susan? I'm not real fussed because I like to look at the spine of my, you might not know, they're getting rid of cling because it's hard to access the rubber, the red rubber. Who knows, it may be to do with Trump's import export laws too. Who knows? They're not saying it's because of that, but it could be. Who knows? And they're changing the packaging for our stamps. They're going to come in not the same folders as these, but I think I don't know. I think they're longer. Someone said I forget how high they are, but and I don't think they're very wide. By the looks of the photos, they're not very wide. My dilemma is I like to have them on my shelf. I've got like bookshelves, and I like to have them like that with the name on the spine like they are now, like this, so I can see what they are. So I have put in my 2 cents worth in the suggestion box. You never know, we might get it overturned. We did with they were going to get rid of A4 basic white cardstock, but we had that overturned. Everyone jacked up about it, and so they reversed their decision. But I don't know if they will with this, because they'll have the stamps ready to go in the new packaging. They're coming out in the next mini, not the next mini, not the Christmas one or the holiday one, or whatever you like to call it. It'll be the one that we'll have in January. I had my water darker for the other one, didn't I? I did. Is that the one that I've just done? Yep. Sorry, I probably should have done a couple of these. I just showed you one because it takes a while to sponge on the colours. It's probably not very exciting to watch. I'm not being too fussy about whether I've got marks. It's a bit, my blueberry must be really inky because it's one that I'm, having trouble with a few streaks, but we won't dwell on that too much. Probably better if I just pick it up off my glass mat, actually. Yeah, what else is happening? Oh, they're getting rid of markers, our Stampin' Write, not the blends, these ones, markers. And I don't know, I haven't looked to see if there's any even left now. I don't know whether people are excited. I don't actually use mine much, so it won't really. And if they're getting rid of cling, well, we could colour with the markers on our cling stamps. We can't. It's not really very successful on photopolymer, so I for one won't really miss that. It'll save me money actually, so I won't need to buy them. I just buy them because I think, oh, I might need that colour in that marker. So yeah, but I'm not going to change all my packaging to the new system. And yeah, you could get a box and flip through them, but I don't have room for boxes. I have room on shelves, and I don't want to be reaching up to a high shelf and pulling a box down to see what my stamps are. Really? If I've got that dark enough, let's see what we think. Which one's the one I want in the middle? Those two are the same. So what if I put that one to the top, because it's lighter? So you probably can't see. And then have my darker one here, maybe. Then my other lighter one. I better clean my fingers. I want to have a look at my other card to see. I don't know if that's that sky is going to be dark enough. I'd have to, I don't want the same colour as the water either, so I might have to just wipe that up. Don't know where my cloth is. Well, I do, but it's in a bag, so this wet wipes wet. So and this is our one for our Azure, so we'll go back to that. Do that just a bit darker. Hi Rhonda, how are you going? Let me put that with the, yeah, that's better. I reckon that's better. Can pop them away. Wipe down my desk, get the blue off there, get the blue off my fingers. I think I'm going to have really blue fingers by the time I'm finished this card. Just want to have a look at my real one to see how high I want the water. About that. About that. Like that. I just have to have the water high enough so that I can put my boats in. It's not the same, is it? And then in that, or we could go lower. We could actually go lower. Let's, you know, this is what I always do. I make a card and then I think, what if I change that? Or what if I change this? So, always the way, isn't it? When you do another one, you think, oh, I could do that different. I could do this, or I could do that. Can you see? Let me just get off. And then I'm just going to practice one with a boat I assembled and just see. I think that will work. I'm not using a green one. I like the, where am I? No, I'm not using a green one. I'm using a red one, so don't panic. It's I am actually using some retired, I'll explain that, some retired the family, colour families, because I have all of this left from last year, and every year they change the patterns. But if you have updated and you have got all the colours in the latest ones, latest designs, you would be able to have a yellow stripe, or you'd be able to have any colour you liked. I'm just going to show you. It's more of a watercolour look, which I did use on one card. I can't remember which one I did, but it was one I did on my live. So you've got the, what's it called? Timid Tiger as well. Even though I had this, I didn't think all these colours. I wanted a bright card, basically. So, and often you don't have time to order things anyway. Anyway, it's good to use up your stash. So you can see that that would make a nice card too. If you've got all the new stuff, or if you haven't got all the new stuff, you could go ahead and order that if you wanted to. So I think I'm going to go with that. Like, I'm just going to put that, where are we? Put that where my sky kind of begins. Try and get straight. I'm not going to put glue on the holes because I want them to, I want to be able to slip my boats in between the holes. I don't want glue all the way there either because I know I've got to cut some off. My other card, I didn't quite get this straight for some reason. I think if you bear with me, I think I want to, oh actually I can just, I think I can just chop them with my scissors as we go. I did do it on my tabletop trimmer with the other one, but that's good enough, isn't it? And then making sure they're not the same in that one. If I get it straight on one edge, I can just chop it off the other edge. That looks all right. I know I don't want it right on the edge. And I've got it on my finger, or not my finger, on my arm. So it's going crooked. Okay, is that where I wanted that? So up a little bit. Yeah, then I can do that. No, still has to come down a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. You don't want to have too many layers to go through. Like I could do that on my trimmer, but it's just as easy to do it on with your scissors. If you have too many layers to go through, your trimmer won't cope. Trust me. Now, do I want to do that? No, I don't. So I probably need to cut a bit off this. Yeah, I do. So I think I'm going to go over to my tabletop trimmer and just chop that bottom off, hopefully. I think I must have had them, the sizes all pretty right with my first card. That's not quite level, but that's how waves go. They're not level, are they? So I can chop that one. I could chop the whole thing, but I just for the bottom bit, I want that to be kind of exact. And if I go along that much with my, I've got a little bit of an edge there, so I'm just going to trim that there. If I do that with my scissors, I'll probably get it crooked. So there's our water. Now I've used the swirly folder. Oops, I've got glue on there or something. What that is, to do my next layer. And you could use either side of that. So this goes on here, does it? It's a little bit short. Tell me was going to put, let me just work out my layers first. Oh yeah, that's right. Must be my stupid eyes. No, it's all right. I had some twine around the one with the sailboats on, so I don't need to worry about that yet. Down and get this on. I've got a wider border with my, oh, and I didn't tell you what size I'm using for this card, did I? So I just cut this at 20, scored in half at 10, obviously, and this is just the width of our cardstock, which is 21. So then I've come down to 20 centimetres by 9 centimetres, and this one is 8 centimetres by 19 centimetres. But that part doesn't really matter. You can use whatever measurements you want. Now I don't really know which side's the right side, but it doesn't really matter. So we're just going to put it on one side. Make sure it's straight. Flipped up and looked crooked to me, but might be my stupid eyes. Okay, that's going to go on there, and we need some sailing boats. So I have done some ahead of time. I had that one. So I'll just show you how these, oops, so I probably, how these work. That could be for the inside, I thought, because I like my yellow on the outside. So you cut them in 2 pieces. This tricked me for a bit till I worked out how to. You're probably smarter than me, so it probably wouldn't trick you. But yeah, you just cut them separately and pop them together like so. So we've all got scrap paper, so really it doesn't really matter what you use. It's up to you. It's my yellow one. He can go in that one there. I had my other one up a bit, when you'll see it in a minute, had it up a bit higher, so just make sure I've got the glue on the correct side. That's coming there. Just want to be able to see the little pole at the top, and he's going to go up in those waves there. Oh, first we need our clouds on. I'll take these off while I put my clouds on. I'll just copy what I did. I did do a little bit of a sponge on the clouds to just give them a bit of dimension, I thought. Doesn't have to be much, just a little bit. Probably you can't even see that, but I can. What's everyone having for dinner? I made a lasagna the other night before last, but started to feel a bit funny in the tummy just before. Just went and made a cup of coffee before, and I thought, I don't feel so good, but I'm okay. So thinking maybe I might just have eggs on toast till my tummy recovers. These are probably a little big for the way I've done the water. Maybe my first card's better. I don't know. I will let you decide. You can't see them very much. They're hidden by the boats, by the water. I don't know which way. I think it's that way up for the clouds, I think. And I didn't use any dimensionals for the boats. I just put them. Look, it doesn't even really matter if that goes up higher because, or does it? Yeah, it can't go up above the card. Just as long as it's, that's why I put it on an angle, so I think, so that I should have probably laid my card out first, but I haven't. So let's just go with it. We're just winging it. One. Yep, can go there. And you can go in there. You would think I'd remember, I only made this card yesterday. And this one is cute. He can go, cute little sailboat he is. He can go just there. Kind of in the middle, but not really in the middle. We don't want him in the middle, because that would look planned, wouldn't it? A bit of glue there. Glue on the hands now. My twine's going to stick to my fingers. Speaking of twine, where did I put it? It's a constant search for things in my craft room or even on my desk. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I put it over here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh sakes, I thought I'll put that right there and then I'll know where it is. Yes, right, Cheryl. Yes, right. Goodness gravy me. Oh, here's some. And this is, like, I never throw, well, I won't say I never throw anything out. This, I thought I'd stuck that and I thought that's not very good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive. Where do I want that? About there. About there and about there. And about there. And I'm going to start on this other side. And you can see my method in my madness. It covers up that line that you get from your die cut. Okay. And then it sticks it there. Chop it off. Oh. That's all right. And I like to secure it with some tear tape. Just make sure you've got your ends secure. I always worry I don't want someone to get my card and have it come to bits, or the twine come out when they're opening it. I think I can probably put that on there now. I'm not using any dimensionals for this card because I figure I've got enough layers going on. We don't need any more, making it too fat for my envelope, for the postage. I probably could have had that a different measurement, could I? No, it's okay. It is what it is. And then we need, because I want a double bow, I'm going to, I have got a sentiment somewhere, right? Yes, I might put that on before. Oh, did I not? I was going to stamp and emboss one for you, but I haven't. So I've already stamped and embossed one. Does anyone need me to stamp and emboss it? Lamb chops roasted, herb potatoes and carrots and cauliflower and white sauce. Oh, yum. What's the question, Susan? Was it about the to go back a little bit. You think they'll suit you, the changes? Oh, that's good. I'm glad they suit some people. So I have used the, out of the right words, I've used the happy birthday out of there, and I've heat embossed it onto white onto black, and then I'm going to cut. I just did a whole bunch because I knew I was doing a few cards, and I'm going to cut these down. My little trick is to use a bit of washi tape. Be good if it's stuck though. And that one might be worn out because I don't think it's wanting to. That was pretty close. Oh great, now you've torn your, don't like this washi tape, it's doing the wrong thing. Tearing things. Might need to go over it just a little bit more. Making sure I'm straight. Might be a bit narrow, but no, that's all right. I can put that back in my stash box. And yeah, I didn't want sticky fingers. I didn't want to do angles on the end. I don't think I did that on the other one, did I? Oh, I did. I'm going to do it straight this time because I don't know that I liked it on that angle. Just because I don't trust myself with scissors. I'm not a very straight cutter. Yeah, so I'm going to get that on there before I do my twine, so that I know where I'm going to put it. And I don't even think we want dimensionals on that, you know. I'm going to put it there, and my twine goes around the other side, goes over the other side then. Now I've decided, no, I can't take it off. So I never seem to get this long enough when I want to do a double bow, but I think I've got plenty here. I can't have it hanging down because it's close to the edge, so I just tie a bow. Got miles and pop it there. glue dot. Getting low on glue dots. I have got another packet though, so that's always nice, but I think I'm just about out here. Yes, I'll see how I feel about what I'm going to have for dinner. It's just me here, so I don't have to make anything for anybody. Okay, now did I put, oh yes, I did put some illegal bling on there. What have we got, I wonder? I just put white because I had them. I don't think we have any current black, do we? No. Just have a quick flip through and see what we've got that might do. Otherwise, it'll be good old rhinestones, won't it? Oh, what about these? You never know till you look. Let's have a try. I think they're blueberry bushel, these ones. They might work. Yep, good enough. There. And there. And one up the top. About there. And where's my inside? Oh, gracious. I think I already did the inside, but here it might be. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I did do it, but I didn't put the boat on it. So just glue these again. You could just do the swirly thing, but I just cut extra when I was die cutting. I just cut extra boats or sailboats because I knew I wanted them. Funny how you get so familiar with your sizes. When I was doing this one, I don't know how many times I messed it up. Oh, this is Poppy Parade too, by the way. It's not real red. If that's straight. It's crooked, that edge. Got a bit of blue ink on that side, so it's good that that's the side that's going down. And you can just buy envelopes anywhere for these, or if you're very particular about your envelopes, you can make your own. I'm just going to put, I was going to do some water, wasn't I? There's my stamp. Because we have got a water stamp in here. When I find it, here we go. That'll be why I had it out on my block, won't it? And I'll do the same as what I did with my first card. I decided I wanted water after, here's the piece of paper that I used after I already had the insert stuck in, didn't I? So just put a piece of copy paper, get this straight on your glass mat. Put a piece of copy paper down there, not copy paper, sticky note down there. because we don't want it on our mat. And which way up are we? I just won't link up the whole thing because we don't need the whole thing, and that's moved. Going to do just like that. Perfect. No ink. Pop our extra little, come on. Extra little boat on the inside. Very cute. I think I'll show you my one I did earlier. It's probably spaced out a little bit better, this one, because then it probably took, it took me a lot longer as well. So there we go. There's those two. It is a lovely little card, I think, isn't it, Susan? Yeah. You don't know what you're having. No. So, and I've already put so I did the envelope, I've already put and these are just, you can buy these anywhere. So people just throw the envelope out. So that's all good. Okay. I'll say good night now, and I will see you next week. Thanks everyone for watching and commenting. It's been fun. Bye-bye.